The opening hole at the Greenbrier, appropriately named first, is a straightaway par 4 that by handicap plays as the third toughest on the course, although there really isn't much to it. The tee shot plays downhill to a fairly generous fairway lined with trees on either side. The green is slightly angled and is guarded by bunkers left and short right. On this CB McDonald Classic, a tee shot right of center near the pot bunker puts you in ideal position to attack any pin placement. Play safely left of center, and your approach shot must negotiate the hogsback feature that runs the full length of the fairway through the green. The first par 3 is a challenging one that will definitely test your distance control. The green is very deep and narrow, with a huge swale in the middle of it. Pay close attention to the pin placement, as it's all about being on the correct level with your approach. There's also 4 bunkers guarding the green, 2 on either side. Number 4 is a straightaway par 4 that plays slightly uphill. The fairway is pretty narrow, with a fairway bunker near the landing area on the left, and then one closer to the green on the right. The approach shot plays to an elevated green with a bunker guarding the left side and a steep bank on the right. The 5th hole is a short par 4 named Mounds, for the big grass mounds protecting the left of the green. The tee shot can be a tricky one, with 2 cross bunkers placed strategically in the fairway, forcing the player to lay up short of them or carry it over them. Most players will be able to carry them, leaving a short approach, and some of the bigger hitters might even attempt to drive the green. This will be a tough task, however, with a stream guarding the front, a bunker to the front right, and then the large mounds all to the left, which if found can provide a very awkward shot. Number 6 is the longest par 4 on the course, and plays as the number 1 handicap hole as well. Length and nerve are required to place a tee shot down the right side of this sloping fairway while carefully avoiding the fairway bunker. Play safely down the left side, and the horseshoe bunker guarding the front left portion of the green will have to be negotiated. The 7th hole is a par 4 that plays slightly downhill and left to right from the back tee. And although the fairway is pretty wide, it is splattered with bunkers on either side, as well as one small bunker right in the middle. The oddly shaped green on this hole is the toughest test, as it is very narrow and has big fall-offs in the front left and the back right. There's also 3 bunkers protecting the putting surface on either side and over the green. The longest par 3 on the course, number 8, presents a very formidable challenge. The green is very shallow and slopes from right to left, with a deep bunker guarding the left front of the putting surface. A tee shot shaped from right to left is the best chance to get it close here. The front 9 wraps up with a medium-length par 4 that plays a little downhill. The fairway here is generous, but does have a bunker down the right side, and then one in the middle of the fairway closer to the green for the bigger hitters. The green is fairly small, but flat, and runs a little from right to left towards the lone bunker guarding it on that left side. The backside starts with a short par 4 named Principal's Nose, after the 2 bunkers surrounded by rough in the middle of the fairway, which looks like a nose. The ideal shot off the tee is down the right side of the fairway, short of the Principal's Nose, and clear of the other fairway bunker on the left. From there, you're left with an approach to a green that slopes from left to right and is protected by a couple of bunkers on the right. Carry the sand and cut the corner on this long hole for a shorter second shot with a clear view of the green. A safe play to the right makes the hole much longer. The cross bunker in front of the green adds deception to the approach or complicates a layup. The 12th hole is the first of just 2 par 5s on the course, and it is the longer of the 2, hence its name, long. The ideal shot off the tee is a ball working from left to right, avoiding the fairway bunkers, and hugging the right side as much as possible to leave a better angle into the green. For those laying up, be wary of the creek that runs through the fairway short of the green. As for the green, it's guarded by a bunker on the left and has a knob on the front right, which forces balls with the slope that runs from right to left. Number 13 is the second longest par 4 on the course from the back tee, and it doglegs from left to right. The tee shot is hit through a narrow chute of tall trees, and the preferred shape is with the dogleg from left to right. The second shot plays back uphill to an elevated green which is guarded by a large mound and a bunker in the front, and another small bunker sits to the left. The green slopes slightly from right to left. Play straight down the narrows or over the right side cross bunker, and this hole becomes a scoring opportunity. Proper club selection and skilled shot execution are required to hold the small elevated green with its unforgiving false front. The design concept is from the 15th at Muirfield, Scotland. The first par 3 on the back is number 15. Keep the tee shots below the pin on this severely back-to-front sloping green. Avoid the deep strath pot bunker in front and the equally deep hill bunker on the left. Anything long may find one of the two Eaton bunkers. A successful tee shot with an aggressive line over Swan Lake will yield a short iron approach that is obstacle-free. A safer tee shot played away from the water will leave a demanding approach over the left greenside bunker. This hole offers risk-reward options like the road hole number 17 at the Old Course at St. Andrews. A tee shot placed right of center near Howard's Creek makes this a short par 5. Play safely to the left, and you'll have to negotiate the 3 cleverly located bunkers to reach the undulating green in regulation. The Greenbrier is one of those rare courses that ends with a par 3. This short iron tee shot requires correct club selection and skilled execution for a par or birdie opportunity. The large, menacing horseshoe ridge that dissects the green is intended to test a player's confidence. A deft putting touch or exceptional sand play will be needed to salvage par if you miss the target.